Hi there and welcome to my next video, on understanding SAQA Credits. My name is David, and I'm a virtual computerized guide from Train You Can, that will take you through this process. Here is an example of a unit standard that we got from the SAQA website. Firstly, we must understand that each unit standard carry credits. These credits together will make up a qualification, if you have enough credits. So in other words, you must complete enough programs to qualify for a qualification. It also tells us the length of the program and the amount of work involved for this unit standard. For example, it will tell us if it's a 1-day or a 2-day training program. Here our first important point. 1 credit is equal to 10 notional hours. Notional hours is a term we use to calculate the amount of hours involved in the learning program. Our second important point. We also know that OBE, or outcome-based education, is based on 30% theoretical learning and 70% practical experience. This means that 30% theoretical learning means, in the classroom and self-study, where the 70% practical learning is workplace or practical experience. This you will get by working at an organization, or for example physical, doing the job. So, now we know that 1 credit is equal to 10 notional hours, and that OBE, learning is based on 30% theoretical learning, and 70% practical experience. Example 1. If I work with a unit standard that is 15 credits. The calculation is to multiply 15 credits by 10 as part of our formula. This will give us 150 notional hours. We also know that 30% of this 150 notional hours is based on theoretical learning, such as classroom and self-study. So now we know that 50 hours classroom and self-study is required for this program. The remaining 70% will be practical experience, meaning that each person must have an estimated 100 hours workplace experience before he can complete the assessment for this unit standard. So there we go. In practice we normally say that every 5 credits equals to a 1-day training program. This means that this program is suggested to run over 3 days. Taking 3 days of training, of average 8 hours a day, still leaves us short of 26 credits, that will be allocated to self-learning. Remember, this is only a guideline to work with. This also implies that the 100 practical notional hours equals to roughly 3 weeks of practical experience, such as in the workplace. Now, let we go to a more advanced example. Let's look at a qualification. The smallest one consists out of a 120 credits. Take 120 credits, multiply by 10, to get our notional hours of 1,200. Say for example we do average 8 hours training a day in the classroom. We have 5 days in a week, counting from Monday to Friday, and 4 weeks average in a month. This means that the smallest, or shortest period of time to complete a qualification is 7 to 8 months. Think twice before enrolling for a qualification that a training provider offers in a 1-month period. There you go. Now you also know how to calculate credits based on the South African unit standards or qualifications. My name again was David, your virtual computerized guide from Train You Can, and I hope that you enjoyed this learning experience with me. Please like my video or visit our video blog on www.youcantrain.co.za.